Good evening, Brazos Valley. Thanks for joining us for KEGS News at 10 o'clock. I'm Justin Woodard. We start this evening with the ongoing crisis in Afghanistan. Taliban fighters patrol Kabul today with a commander among them pledging to bring security to the entire country. The Taliban commander, who greeted locals on the street in Kabul, also said the militant group would improve the economy and life in Afghanistan. However, many say they fear the Taliban will succeed in erasing 2 decades of efforts to expand women's and human rights in Afghanistan. And take a look at this scene. Cell phone footage from Kabul airport shows the parents of young children desperate to get them out of the Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, pushing their children up a wall being guarded by U.S. soldiers. A U.S. soldier would then take the small child being pushed up by their parents into his arms. Then they would bring the child onto the other side of the wall and in to the airport. What a scene there. There was chaos at the Kabul International Airport in Afghanistan today. Taliban gunmen fired into the air outside high walls surrounding the airport to disperse the crowds. The U.S. and British military are inside maintaining security and making sure flights can land and then also take off. But outside the gates, the Taliban maintain an armed presence. The mass exodus from Afghanistan continues as United States Armed Forces begin to ramp up procedures. Our KEGS reporter Jordan Adams has more on that.
The U.S. has been scrambling to get allies and Americans out of Afghanistan as the Taliban have taken over the country and secured the capital of Kabul, ahead of the planned U.S. withdrawal at the end of the month.
When America walks away from its position of not only strength and power, but really of authority of being there, things happen very rapidly when we're not around.
The Taliban takeover has led to frantic scenes at the airport as Afghans have tried to board planes to get out. Since August 14th, the U.S. have airlifted 7,000 total evacuees. The State Department has also confirmed there are 6,000 people at Kabul's airport who have been fully processed.
And now we're facing the situation of evacuating about 11,000 Americans, if I have it right, who are still there, as well as trying to help a lot of the Afghanis who worked with us.
State Department spokesman Ned Price told reporters at a briefing earlier today that American citizens and green card holders are being given first priority to board and that the U.S. has significantly expanded the amount of people being flown out. I sat down with Congressman Pete Sessions for his thoughts on the ongoing situation in Afghanistan.
What it is a failure in diplomacy, a failure in our military, a failure at the highest levels of this government.
On the country's 102nd Independence Day today, protests against the Taliban takeover spread to more cities, including the capital. Reporting from College Station, Jordan Adams, KEGS News.
Thank you, Jordan. Tomorrow on KEGS News at 6 and 10, Jordan dives deeper into how Afghanistan got to this point, guided by a local expert.